Hello and welcome in everyone to another Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PC speedrun video on this channel. And you might remember a couple of weeks ago when I made two videos about Rictuskipra finally being possible on 60 FPS. So basically the trick where instead of playing through the entire challenge, right after entering it you just go backwards, do a couple of specific movements and skip the entire level. And now, as it turns out, it's also useful for 100% speedruns. And you might be a little bit confused here. You might be thinking, isn't there stuff you need for 100%, like wizard cards, secrets, challenge stars, or even the gold time at the very end? And you would be very much correct about that, which is why after skipping it, later in the game we also go back and do all of those things. But what does it actually save in 100%? Well, there's a room called the Bean Bonus Room, which is basically just there to waste your time in the speedrun, and especially in 100% where you get a lot of house points from getting all the challenge stars, you're stuck in this forever. But not if you actually skip the challenge. Because now instead of being here for a couple of minutes, we're only in here a couple of seconds. And the beans we miss, we just simply make up by dueling a little bit more, which is overall a minute and a half faster than the old route. So it was reason enough for me to get back to this category, go on a small hunt for PB, and obviously showcase it on this channel today as well. I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in and enjoy. I like the Euro and the Europe ban. Honestly, again, I don't want to get into politics too much myself. You guys can obviously discuss it as long as it's peaceful. But same, I've always liked the idea of just countries being united in that way, peacefully, under like similar currencies and rules. I personally do like it a lot as well. And I have to say, as someone who's moved from one European country to another, it is very handy for stuff like that, like made it so much easier obviously to get all the paperwork and stuff, so yeah. I mean, it was still not super easy, and without like Sonia and her dad, I don't think I would have been able to, but it definitely could have been even worse is what I'm saying. Paperwork always kind of sucks. Yeah, the Schengen one is great as well, yeah, open borders also help a lot. Also, I know, right, violence, it is... when I grew up, I've always kind of taken that as for granted. And it's crazy to think about that now. It is a bit sad, but I'm hopeful that we get to those days again. Now I can see even the beginning. Yeah, I tried to get a run going open. I'm very bad at Rictuskipra today, I have to be completely honest. I don't know, I blame the heat. It's getting a bit bad. I'll try my hardest to get a run going like now or the next attempt. If not, we do like all wizard cards or something. That's fun as well, and it doesn't need the fucking skip. Oi, that was kind of close, but we're okay. This works. I mean, yesterday was a bit pain and torture percent, I'm gonna be completely honest, so oops. Hook, okay, good. The Netherlands are a bit annoyed by the youngest border controls. Yeah, Germany has started border controls in a lot of places. Not fully closed borders, but they check a lot. Harry just doesn't work today. I guess it's me not working, to be honest, but it's a tough trick. No, you came back to the PB run, that's the way we have to look at it, right? I mean, it's a bit... I hate that as well, if you haven't played a game for a while or a save state and you're just mega confused. Could I finish an HP game with my eyes closed? Absolutely not. It's very difficult with Harry Potter because there isn't really any good audio cues in this game. Oh my god, we did it! We can do a run! We can do a run! Chat! In 2025. I've done several like blindfolded attempts. There's some on my YouTube channel as well, Indy, if you're curious. If you just go for like blindfolded, you should find it. Also good RNG even, nice. And yeah, no, I'm not even remotely at that point. It's just not gonna work. What about an assisted blindfolded run? That we've done. That is actually a more recent video on YouTube where Sonia guided me. That worked relatively well. Like assisted, sure. That's possible. As yep, we have a run. I told you. Welcome back to the PB pave. Easy, not a problem. The average 1 PC any percent run takes less than 2 hours? Yes. Even if you make it a meme run, it probably will. I have to change back my graphics. Yeah, we're fully awoken here as well. You're at the perfect time. We have hyper wokage because we have a run going. Holy shit. That was a bit shit that she hit me there, but yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. Two hits kinda suck. Like 4 seconds. No, not quite. It's like 3, I think. Some kofifi. That is such an ancient meme. Man, back then, stuff was so much less bad than it is now. That was a really bad Quidditch, I gotta say, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I didn't go to Rictu. That's actually okay, though. I forgot the route. That doesn't lose too much, it's actually okay. We might as well just do potions now and then go to Rictu. It's like literally, like almost the exact same way. I just have to remember to go to Rictu because it's kind of needed for the game, for handling. But that means I'll skip this split as well, because I slightly messed that up. Really not a big deal though. But yeah, so basically what we've done, for people that are a bit confused. You want to do Rictuskipra, so you don't have to spend like 2 minutes in the bean bonus room. But obviously we still have to get everything out of Rictu, so we have to go back into it. But that's why it saves time. Rictu, here we come once again. My favorite bingo bongo level to play, of course. I have to say, Hando Rictu, nice, is kind of fun though. Hando is kind of fun though. Classic. For a second I thought they didn't go in. Did I hear bingo? I know how to get certain people to pay attention. But yeah, this like Rictu is always, Blackout Bingo, it's always like straight into Rictu. That's just kind of the start. Always is, always the one to start with, exactly. That's just Rictu. Yeah. Yeah, the RICTUSEMPRA is calling me, exactly. That's usually how that works. Not bad. I would really like a PB in this. I know it's very much possible with the new, like, with the Rictuskipra, basically. I honestly did not expect to get a run with it. Like, I was ready to make this my last attempt and then do something else. And somehow on the last attempt we actually get Rictuskipra, which is kind of funny. Bingo. Oh my god, I forgot about that, yeah. It did make a good meme. Typing is hard sometimes, you know. Okay, decent. So weird how they have 2 cards right next to each other. I've never understood why they have some cards in like this challenge specifically that are just free. Like, considering that Chamber only has 1 bronze card, but it has some actually pretty good secrets, they could have put some of the bronze cards from Rictu and just put them into Chamber. Like, I never understood why they haven't done that. Because there's a lot of them in Rictu that are just really kind of shit. And not even hidden at all. Or even better, take some from Defindo. Yeah, Defindo has a lot as well. Defindo also has some that are just kind of randomly in the way. Yeah, I guess to... Yeah, maybe it's something with like getting more health bars or something. Any % minimum requirements. Okay. That seems very interesting, honestly. I think my CPU should be fine. I've done stuff on VMs before. I mean, if you set up the stuff, I'm very down for that. That seems very interesting. HP1 how it was in the early 2000s. I guess everyone's just kind of broke with the full series goal going on. Sorry, point economy is a bit rigged. I think they put so many bronze cards in Rictu so kids can get the second HP bar. That's actually a good point, yeah, that might actually be why. And a lot of free ones as well, so it happens early for people. Saving all points for full series and I'm still running out, yeah. 2.2k. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm keeping you guys broke with the gold. Sorry about that. Not the worst Rictu, honestly. Oh wait, no, this is... Oh fuck, this is Enta class already. Wait. And I'm losing a bit to gold here. That's his big plan. I mean, I did want to, you know, fix the point economy a little bit, to be fair. Oh shit. That's okay. Where's the split? It is Enter Scourge, right? Why am I losing so much time? Wait, this is confusing me, the splits here. Because why is my gold so much better? And I haven't really done that much of a mistake that would lose me so much to the gold. I'm very confused. I'm just gonna split after Scourge. That one at least I know where it is, so that's good. I really don't remember where what the idea is behind the splits. It's very confusing.
Bra Harry! Du har gått vidare till nästa nivå av lektionen.
I don't remember.
10 poäng till Gryffindor. Rond 3. Kör!
Sure, I mean we still will be pretty far ahead, so I guess there's that. So I guess this works out. I'm just gonna split here, this should be accurate. It's close to 2 minutes, I think it saves like a bit more than that, so... Must have played kinda shit in Rictu. Yeah, the Barrow song is pretty goated in that segment, I gotta say. Yeah, this should save more than 145. I must have been bad. I mean, I guess I slightly messed up the route, so that definitely didn't help. That's probably where those like 20 seconds come from or something. It's okay. Ahead is ahead, I want to continue this run just to see what we can do. I really like the theme. It's like that's the one thing that makes spell learning a bit less shit. It makes it a tiny bit more bearable. The Dursleys would sort of deserve that, honestly. I mean, I don't know, they would probably just all die fighting that washing machine, let's be honest. That washing machine is kinda wild, even for wizards and witches. So maybe not the best idea, maybe they don't quite deserve that. Yeah, Scourge is weird, I do agree, Open. It's a weird spell name overall. But in the books, I believe there's a spell called Scourgify, which is basically the cleaning spell. It would be funny to see them bit by a washing machine, that's true. But probably not like murdered. Yeah, Dudley on the diet, picking up the joke candy is pretty evil as well, yeah. I'm just gonna assume that's where the spell came from the Scourgify, which I guess sounds a bit more Latin. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Spooky, scary ghosts. I do hope it's still fun to see me struggle with HP2 Hundo. The loudspeaker emote, nope. Mrs. Weasley is very loud by nature, to be fair. Oh, fuck off, that friar. He blocked my flipendo. That would have almost been very bad if we wouldn't have multitasked that cutscene. I guess that's a good question, Markovich. I mean, I assume that, you know, you probably did things on the side, right? So I guess the PC kinda was on anyways. So I guess I can't take the full blame. That is a gold. I'm not getting this now. That is an interesting gold. Always makes me worried I missed something, but I don't think I did, right? I think we just played it smoothly. We take those, we take the glots, exactly. Thank you for the cheers. That's interesting though. I guess, you use a bit more CPU, I guess that's a good point, which means a bit more electricity. I do have the idea that you missed the split a lot. Also possible, yeah. I got partnered in 2020. I got it with the big COVID rush on Twitch. Like when that hit and everyone had like way too much time on their hand, I think that's when Twitch kind of exploded in a way. Like so many more people went onto the platform and yeah, my viewers kind of tripled or something. So that's basically when I got it. So it is already half a decade, which is kind of wild to think about. Like what the fuck? Gold, gold, gold! Feels Lee Jordan, man. I like that. I like that reference. Okay, this Quidditch, I mean, we had bad RNG, but it was a lot better than the last one, so I'll take that. COVID was 6 years ago. Not... Wait, yeah, wait, what? We have 2026? Wait, it's been 6 years since I've been partnered. What the fuck? That is crazy. That sounds way too long, I have to be completely honest. But I guess it's true. Wait, what are we in? 2026, right? Am I drunk? It's 2025? Wait, it is? It is. You're right. Wait, it is? It is. Sorry, I got so confused because Indy said it's been like 7 years since COVID or something, or 6 years since COVID, but it's been 5, right? Okay, okay, my timeline, it's fine, I got it now, I understand. My confusion was high, I'm sorry. I mean, it started, but not like worldwide, to be fair. It started, but also at the very end, so I think 6 years is a stretch either way, but yeah. Yeah, it really does, time flies when you're having fun, yep. Yep. Yeah, okay, at the very end, you freaking nitpickers. Okay, but... Yeah, true, it was the best of 2024, yep. And it came out this year, that makes sense. Yeah, that was actually a decent best of clip, that's true. You guys are right, of course, but... Yeah, even then it would be 5.5 years, exactly. But it's close to 6. Yeah, it was also when I made my bachelor's in university, which was fucking shit. But I don't really want to complain too much, it was kind of shit for everyone, so yeah. Yeah, it really sucked. It really sucked. It was not a good, 2 years or however long the entire disaster lasted. Oh no, really? You didn't have any of those things? Man, that's really sad. Not having those for your final year. That was a bit of a bad fail, huh? Too much of an angle, my bad. Kind of feels like that half a decade down the drain, really does. I don't know why, but I feel like it's also like from that point on so much shit happened in the world, like bad shit. I don't know why. Like the 20s have been very cursed so far, which is a bit sad, but hey. Always gonna get better eventually, right? Ever since Harambe, yeah, that was definitely the trigger. I just ended school in my most recent job in 2019, so it didn't change much for you. That's at least okay. I mean, still probably wasn't nice though. Since COVID, everything has been going downhill, like legitimately. It's just... Yeah, maybe it's just a decade that wasn't meant to be nice. I believe in the 30s, you know. In the 2030s. I mean, for me personally, in my personal life, it's been a good decade, I have to say, but... In terms of world news, yeah, not so much. 1920s over the 2020s. God, I'm so bad with history of the 19th century. I only know world wars. What happened? It was a golden 20s, right? Wasn't it that? I guess that must have been kind of decent. Yeah, that's kind of true, yeah. The end of the last 30s and 40s, they were not that great, so... Oh, that's almost 100 years ago now, what the fuck? Also crazy. The Roaring 20s, that's what it was, not Golden 20s. Yeah, that lost me 12 seconds. That's kind of expected, but yeah. It was also the Great Depression. I was about to say that. Like, I felt like the 20s, the 1920s wasn't that great. it had that as well, right? The Wall Street crash, yeah, exactly. I was thinking that. I guess the beginning of them was maybe pretty decent. I don't know. Okay, decent. You were still in school, yeah. I was obviously already like up and around.
Hej, kan du tänka dig att byta något?
I must have been like 840 or something at that point. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest hat. It looked clean, but I got stuck in the door, sadly. You can get a bit further, but I appreciate the pop. Ah, French Revolution, I see. They're storming the Bastille. Bastille, is that how you say it? And a lot of people being guillotined. Good days, good days.
Jag heter Albert. Kan du säga det på parcelspråk?
The first day I was on Twitch was when GTA 5 released. Wow, that's also crazy. I don't know when when I made my account, I was already watching Twitch for like half a year or so. And I watched Hearthstone. Yeah, I'm 98, yeah. April 98. I mean, that's good at least. That's usually what you learn in other languages first. Some like swear words. Also sorry, yeah, but my Gram's just hanging out again. Sorry, that was a big sneeze percent. Don't know where that came from. Also really, Wrench. It's sad that we don't get to witness that. And even 2069, I'll be freaking old. But I'll still celebrate it, you know, as the meme it should be. Yeah, we had a chapter about the French Revolution. We had that for like half a year in school as well. You're returning 68. Would be cool to turn 69 in 2069, I have to say. Oh yeah, I talked about that before as well, Valence. Like, it's crazy how people, literally as far apart as possible, can watch this stream from another very far away place in basically real time. It's crazy. How do you duel in high-speed casting and duels? So basically what you have to do is you go to the menu during the Expelliarmus spell, like the third spell. And what that does is that you're invisible. Invincible, sorry, the other word. So no spell can hit you anymore. And then I just pause cast Rictusempra, like normal pause casting in the game. So now that's setting up the invincibility. So I don't have to worry about deflecting spells anymore. It just happens automatically, basically. So I can fully focus on Rictu and on throwing back those spells. Which is pretty cool, I have to say. Yeah, it's insane. Like, two words sound way too close to each other, I agree. And oh, that was a pretty quick duel. And means something completely different. Okay, I need 39 more beans during this game. That should be relatively easy. Oh, the setting is what we're talking about now, I see. Black Ops set in 2025. Wow. Wow, yeah. And I mean, Back to the Future was set in like 2016 or something, right? It's crazy to think about. We're slowly reaching all the years that used to be sci-fi back in the days. Like, what the fuck? Still no hoverboard. I mean, there's some like very sort of bad prototypes of it, right? That sort of work. Yeah, basically if you go into the menu while Harry swings the wand, like it has to be in the animation of casting Expelliarmus. But yep, that's literally it. When you go to the menu during that animation, just nothing can hit you anymore. Cars ain't flying yet, nope. But we do have 3D cinema at least, so that's cool. Flying cars turned into grok, is this true? Frickin' grok is so stupid. I mean, it's not actually stupid, but it's stupid for people to like just fully rely on it, basically, and take it at face value all the time. Oh my god. Yeah, dueling without that glitch is a pain. Like, actually a pain. 10 minutes is pretty decent, I think, for doing that without the glitch. Okay, we're still a minute ahead. Now it should be like real-time save as well, by the way. So that's good. We can build onto this. Barely got a hit dueling. Yeah, it's not the most difficult minigame of all time, but it's just incredibly long and annoying, basically. That's the worst part of it. Yeah, like without glitches, trying to beat it fast, it's a pain. I mean, it's very RNG, you just kinda keep on playing tennis with them. You just keep on deflecting their RICTUSEMPRA and sometimes they just don't reflect it back and you're happy, I suppose. That's kind of how it works. Sadly not a 2-push, but that's okay. Also, hey, this is where the trifecta died. Let's do the same, but better. How about that? Also, I'm sure that exists somewhere, Wrench. Monster trucks? I'm sure they can do that, like some of them. Cursed, but yeah. Kinda cool, I guess. There's some interesting vehicles out there. Bro, how do you get 2 accidental ledge grips like that? Can you tell me? I'm asking myself here in case people are confused, because that is really stupid. That is so much time lost because I keep on accidentally grabbing ledges like an idiot. 14 stars, by the way. Man. I will never understand what they were thinking. Putting 14 stars into this level. Like, why? I mean, I guess a lot of them are kind of just in the way, but like, bro. What doing? Really? Haven't failed that in a while. They had RC cars like that? They did, I remember. I had one actually. Could literally drive like in any position, yep. Too many secrets, too many stars, too much of everything, too long, yeah, lol. That's what she said. Or not, rather. Okay, we need 25 more beats. Make that 24. That should be pretty easy throughout this game. We need those basically until after Spongify, so I'm not even gonna go out of my way. I kinda miss the Harry Potter speedrunning recaps sometimes, I have to say. They were pretty fun. They were pretty cool when they were still happening. But sadly, I can fully understand it's way too much work to keep those up. But yeah, for people that have missed that era of HP speedrunning, there is a channel called HP Speedrunning Recaps, I believe. It should still be online on YouTube. And for a while, after every month, it was basically a small video summarizing everything important that happened in HP speedrunning. Which was pretty cool, but yeah. Again, was mostly like done by Miney and it's like so much work, so yeah. Seeing these glitches is really cool after playing it casually. That's what I always like. Like if you know the game yourself and if you've played it, it's always more impressive to see the speedrun. So thank you, I'm glad to hear. This is not gonna work. Oh, nice save though. Yeah, and you can see how much time is saved and where and all that, yeah. No, I do agree as well. Miney already has a lot of projects, so I fully agree. They do a lot of stuff for this community. And yeah, again, this entire thing and so much extra work. But it was fun. Scourge. I mean, I can see it from the best of how much freaking work that is. And that's only once a year, you know. Yeah, I was so slow that the cycle worked out perfectly and the snail just went in. It's very satisfying, but it wasn't necessarily... It was because I was slow earlier, I could go fast there. So I guess it's cool in a way. But then the second one took forever, so yeah. But I guess that means I probably didn't lose like all that much time here. Because that snail was really nice, really nicely lined up. Yeah, I mean, I like having a lot of clips, to be fair, to choose from all the stupid things that happen on stream. Even though, I mean, yeah, that alone takes a long while. Going through all the clips of the year and like filtering through them, oi. That alone is takes a while. This is the furthest we've gotten in HP 200 today, so that's cool. But yeah, I got stuck on the bridge, I got crushed, and I didn't have a single save book, so yeah. Just basically done. For once it's not HP 1, yeah, that's true. For once we actually somehow got out of HP 1. Okay, we're losing some time here, but that's probably because I've already bought the broomstick. 9 more beans. I think we'll be fine. I'm not even gonna go out of my way for that one. Okay, easy goal time, which is nice. 40 seconds over. Still a hat is what matters. Still a hat. Yeah, if this makes it to YouTube, I'll make sure and then probably get my video copyright struck, but it's worth it. 5 more beans. We'll be fine. There's a lot of pretty free ones in this, because you have to wait for the card anyway, so those literally don't even lose time. And then this is one of the more satisfying slides. If I take one step further, if I take one step more, I'll be the furthest. This will be the furthest I've ever been away from home. Something like that. I completely butchered it. I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings. Anyways, 500 beans acquired. Yeah, really, same feeling. I think it's about time to rewatch it. Boom boom slang. I don't even know if this boost is necessarily faster. I think a little bit than going to the corner. Oi oi oi. I almost fell down there, oopsie. It looked like you cut Ron with the Defindo. It's good. It's good, he deserves that. He's already practicing for like fighting Death Eaters later and stuff. He's already practicing for getting splinched in 7.1. We're just a boot camp for him, you know? We're just making sure he's battle ready. Okay, that was decent. That's really, really kind. Gold! Let's go. That was a nice boom slang, actually. Knowing that he was an aura for a while, that means he's not that bad. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Ron actually must have had some skills. Defindo out of nowhere. Through Ron's clothes. Also, yeah. I mean, he still probably has some skills, Galdeo, despite getting that like aura spot because he helped fight Voldemort. But he wouldn't have survived the Battle of Hogwarts if he wouldn't be sorta skilled, right? Hermione is the only one that properly graduated. Yep. I mean, it used to be called Enter Goyle because we enter the Goyle level, you know. But people found that a little bit, you know, of an innuendo, so I think it was renamed at some point. You didn't skip this because of cards? Nope. I mean, the cards wouldn't be a problem. We could buy them, which probably would be faster. But the devs also made a secret in Dumbledore's office, and this is the only time we can go in here, so yep. Harry and Ron did not come back to finish their last year. Honestly, I can kind of understand them. I mean, aura is kind of their dream job anyways, right? And if someone would have told me, you know, fuck school, you just get the job no matter what, I mean, you know, I wouldn't have gone back either. Of course, some HP too. If you own holiday coming up, ah, okay, that's at least good. You get some weeks, some break of the action. Boomers had that luxury, I guess, kind of true actually, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to deal with all the weird teachers in Hogwarts, exactly. With Trelawney and freaking Bins and all that. Yeah, no. Rather just be an aura and have fun. Don't like that you can miss the secret if you don't know how the room works. I think it's a bit of a bad secret as well. Like, counting that for the Grand Staircase is a bit stupid, if you ask me. So I kind of agree with you. There's many jobs in that universe anyways. No, you can an aura or like work for Gringotts, and that's really just it. Wait, no, this is the bathroom, it's not Goyle. Don't make a mistake here. Why is Rictu faster? It's mostly because you Rictuskipra, you skip the B bonus room like Ridgeway says. Or you have like 10 seconds instead of like 2 minutes. And then you go back to Rictu when you're supposed to go to potions. That's basically the route. But it saves time on Beam bonus room RNG. And then you have to do some more duels, obviously, but overall it's still worth it. For me, I guess it saved like a minute and a bit, like roughly now, so yeah. Wait, what's the W? Oh, the Weasley shop, I guess, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem incredibly legal either, let's be completely honest. But yeah, good point, Ridgeway. And Ron with the co-owner of the joke shop probably has the most chill job as well. Most chill and most influential. Oops. I don't have much of an opinion yet about the cast. Like, I only know the actor that plays Dumbledore, and I like him in, like, Dexter. But apart from that, I don't know any of them. And it's very hard for me to judge anything before I've seen them act. The golden trio seems to look the part, at least, which I think is cool. Apart from that, I don't know what to think about the adult actors. We'll see, I guess. I don't have incredibly high faith in the show to begin with, I'm gonna be completely honest. He was great in Dexter, yeah. Yeah, he really was. I think he's a great actor in general. I just don't know how well he works as Dumbledore, but yeah, we'll see. I wonder if he broke the broomstick lobby and bought flying carpets. I mean, Fred and George had some experimental things in their shop. But Fred and George had those things for the Ministry, like spell-repellent hats and stuff, so... Nah, it's Dexter, the serial killer show, which is very good, by the way, if people haven't played it. I very much recommend it. What is that, Skip? It's a little bit tough because it's of a moving block, but yeah, it's a big one. It skips the entire weird staircase and stuff. Oh my god, yeah, Nick Frost is kinda cool as well. We'll see how he does with Hagrid, to be honest. I did read that there was a 2-video process for the kids. Ah, a monologue and an intro. But having an agent lets you skip the last part. That is dumb, what the hell, yeah. That is just like freaking preferential treatment for rich kids, isn't it? That's dumb. Fred and George's experiment in the game. In HP1 I love it, yeah. It's so satisfying to know why you've collected beans the entire time. It's so good. It's used in like warpless. Any percent just, you know, warps out of the level, obviously. I'm so dumb. But it's been used for a good while in Hundo and warpless. Basically any, or wizard cards as well. Anything that can do glitches that gets to this level kinda does it. And that's cool as well. The new Dexter season, Sonia is a big fan. She introduced me to the entire universe and to Dexter. We'll watch it together, we'll see. The other one, like New Blood, was okay as well. There was the other one, the final season with the sun, which was a bit weird. So I will see. It has potential to be good, but it could also kinda suck. I think kids in acting school can get talent spotted. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a bit shitty indeed, Interth. I see your problem with it. Yeah, the Harry's actor was in some theater plays already, right? Or something? I don't really know. I've read like a synopsis on who those kids are for like a little bit, but I forgot most. These kids in New HP are cooked. A little bit, to be honest. Is it as good as Breaking Bad? Oh, I enjoyed both of them a lot. So I don't know. New Blood was good, but the sequel series was bad. Sort of, yeah. Sort of. I need to go in here. What am I doing? Which is totally doesn't mean you should stop writing, by the way. I appreciate that a lot. But if I may not go over your message, it's nothing personal. But my brain is a bit overloaded. Oh my god, Simon Pegg. I mean, he's already in Harry Potter content, to be fair, Slate. He's in Legacy. Yeah, I love that boost out of the wizard card. It is so satisfying, but that's a bit of a weird time loss. Hermione was on the UK Broadway. Oh wow, holy shit. Better Call Saul is insane. I've heard from a lot of people it's like one of their favorite shows of all time, basically, so... Looking forward. The love with the cast of Daniel, Rupert and Emma. Oh yeah, the essay, yeah. They are pretty much alike their characters, honestly. Good casting, I'd say. Yeah, it's just really accurate. That's exactly how their characters are. Better Call Saul started so slow I couldn't continue. Really? Okay, dang. You disliked it a lot as well. Okay, wow. I heard so many good things from people. Like, actually, a lot of people's almost favorite show, so we'll see. Totally fair to have different opinions. You recommend it as well? Well, I'll report back when we've watched it, how we liked it. That was a bit bad. He used his voice lines as Unkar Platt from episode... Who the fuck is Unkar Platt? From episode 7. I have watched that one, but I couldn't remember for the life of me. You would like to do some voice acting? I mean, Twitch streaming is kind of similar. That's what helped me. That's what helped me a lot with like accent and stuff. Honestly. So maybe I can recommend that. He's the owner of the shipyard they escaped from in the beginning. Oh god. Oh, wait, the guy that gives her like the rations for like scrap, is that the guy? My memories of episode 7 are incredibly fuzzy. That guy, okay, I couldn't tell you how he looks, but I remember. That guy is voiced by Simon Peck, what the fuck? The guy who steal the Millennium Falcon. Oh my god, I completely forgot that's how the movie starts. But yeah, I have fuzzy memories about it. Also, that's impressive, Marcus. Have you watched it anytime recently? Like I think I've watched it twice. Once in cinema and once at home, and yeah, it's been a while. Oh yeah, you've only played the Skywalker saga, yeah. You know more about Unkar Platt than I do. Remember almost all the lines from HP movies? HP movies I'm a bit better as well, remembering the lines, yep. But like Star Wars, a lot of it is kind of gone for me. Only when it came out and maybe a few reviews. Oh wow, okay. That's some impressive memory. Very selective memory, but you know, impressive nonetheless. Hope you get it down. Good luck, good luck. I think so too, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of languages that are really not easy. I feel like learning any language is kind of hard on default. Languages are tough. The first couple of movies, I think, were translated into like a lot of languages. Yeah, that's kind of cool though, Kildare. That's some effort. You gotta give it to them. It's a trap. That one. I mean, that's like, yeah, that one I remember. That's a bit different. It's like a, you know, a one-liner kind of thing. I remember a lot from the old trilogy and like the prequels and stuff. It's just the sequels that are mostly gone from my head. Why is this not a slide? Oh no. I mean, to be fair though, on the other hand you have like Tom Felton, who's really nothing like Draco Malfoy from what I've seen. But then there's also the guy who played Goyle or Crab on the other hand, so yeah. It's an interesting question how much it influences the actual like character of an actor, a person, if they have to play like someone else for a while. Yeah, Tom Felton, he seems very cool and chill in any interview I've seen from him. He's IRL a Hufflepuff, he honestly seems like a Hufflepuff, I can see that. Okay, so chat, I'm a bit worried. I think I'm a bronze card short, is that possible? I'm thinking about it as well now, but like, why would it not be? Did I miss a card in Goyle or something? I feel like British actors in general are really chill, I don't know why. I feel like it's very rare to have like a big scandal in British acting, but I might also be wrong. Maybe it's just a feeling. Now, like the card route was correct until the slide before Boomslang. So I couldn't have missed a card anywhere else. Did I get the final card in Boomslang? You hate mayonnaise, dang. Store-bought or even like self-made? Oh no, jag har honom. Fuck. That's bad. Yeah, I really don't know why that wasn't a slide, the other one. Not the bad Slytherin. If I wouldn't have gotten caught, this would be even better, but oh well. Even stuff made with mayo, dang. Yeah, everyone has like a food they just hate, I feel like. Almost everyone. I didn't get this card either, I'll get this now. It might be a better chance at some point. Wait, no, I'm not getting this now. What am I doing? I'm just so concerned about the bronze card. Yeah, I guess Monty Python, I guess that's fair. I guess there's probably a good handful of controversial British comedians, I think, but... Oh wait, it's this card! I haven't been here yet. Oh yeah, I Quidditch warped out of Dumbledore. Was that wrong?
Koncentrera dig på symbolen framför dig. Låt inte mitt verk.
That's the card though. That's the card that's different in the route. That's not too bad. We get that one. I don't know if that's the route though or not. Oh well. Yeah, I love Spongify as well. The Spongify challenge is really fun. It's just horrendously tough in Hundo. I'm gonna skip the split, it's kind of inaccurate. Like in 100% it's a really, really difficult challenge, so well, here goes nothing, I
Du har gått
suppose.
vidare till nästa rond. 5 poäng till Gryffindor.
5 poäng till
Rond
Gryffindor.
2, kör!
I guess they have the benefit of having like all the books written when they make it. Because like in HP1, nobody could have really known that Sirius is gonna be an important character at some point, right? So, of course they didn't really include that part, but now they can,
Bra
because
här.
now they know.
Du har gått vidare till nästa rond.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind like a dark Harry Potter show, but Alan Rickman knew because he wanted it to know, you think? I thought he only knew about his character, not about like all those things.
15 poäng till Gryffindor.
Or maybe just a day with the Dursleys would be a good time to start. That would be kind of cool as well. Dun, dun. It's interesting, it comes up a lot recently. I think a couple of streams ago we had the Holy Hand Grenade skit in here. Go to his drilling office, wouldn't that be riveting? Where he yells at his secretary or whatever in the first one. Yeah, I guess it was a quality shitpost for once, exactly. I mean, yeah, I know some words as well, literally from HP Speedrunning. Some Swedish words. I'm not saying they're like helpful for anything or useful, but I know what want means. It's trollstaven. Bra means good. Poäng is points. And slut is end, of course. That's very important. It's my favorite color, green. Beta, of course, Ville Beta, do you want to trade? Actually kind of even a full phrase that I've learned from this. And lecture more people, that's what Uncle Vernon does best. Oh, that's so cool actually, Coin, yeah, you can talk to the Swedish people now, you can tell them they get a lot of points. They get a lot of points for coming to your place, that's cool though, honestly. Yeah. Harry in Finnish, yeah. Kind of a cool pronunciation. Oh, come on, no, this is bad. I hate when the pixie blocks you in this room, it really messes you up. This will make the one go a little bit difficult now, but I think we can still do it. I think we can still do it. Well, not one go, but like, you know, all but the secret at the bottom is usually my goal, and then I come back to do the secret at the bottom. That's good, this helps. I've been failing this a lot recently. I don't know why. Harry with I, yeah, that's true. Harry. Is that actually the translation? They actually replaced his Y in the name, that's kinda cool. I didn't even notice that when we played the games in Finnish. Okay, that was decent as well. This is okay. This is okay. Secret done. Good room. Not an easy room, so I'll take it. Don't forget this secret. Probably the stupidest secret in this entire game, and you don't even get a card for it. That or the Hedwig one. And both of them are not even cards. They did, dang. Yeah, Russian Harry is... I think that's just kind of because of how the way Russian works. I'm not entirely sure though. Because I think an H at the start of the word or something doesn't exist. Something like that, I don't know. People explained it to me at some point. But, you know, imagine remembering. But we'll see. This is probably, hopefully, still PB pace, so I'll absolutely take that. Good luck! That was bad, but it's thankfully you can let's grab this. I honestly didn't know that. Otherwise, yeah, I guess. Harry Y. Harry Y. I could probably get those, but I'm not gonna risk it. It's fine. Oh, I mean, to be honest, I think Star Wars, the entire story across... Well, let's forget the fucking sequels, but I think the entire story is Anakin's story, to be honest, so... Calling him the best or, like, the most important Star Wars character, I think is very fair. Could be Haru, yeah, I think so, probably, something like that. Yeah, exactly, what are those sequels? Sounds cursed. Never heard of it. Sounds as cursed, this cursed child. Yeah, honestly, the sequels are kind of the cursed child of Star Wars, it's kind of true. Not a great Spongify, I wanted to play it a bit safe so we make it past. We're still ahead, it's fine. Still far ahead. We traditionally translate English-German names starting with an H as a G. Ah, okay. So is it just like easier to say basically for Russians? Oh my god, of course Ravenclaw scores instantly. Can you back off? That's how it was since the 17th century. Dang, okay. Been a while, huh? But name translations were a mess. That's cool to know though, honestly. Very cool fun fact. I should have probably bought the armor, but it doesn't really matter that much. So it's okay, since we have the broomstick. This is going with Ron. So we go up here. Get this card now. Okay, yeah, now I clean off the grand staircase. He feels Ron, exactly. Yep, this is a has. That's at least good. We are fine on cards. I just slightly got bamboozled by the route. Not terrible. I love this slide. It's weird to see German names that start with an H with a G, I have to say, so I'm kind of happy to a degree that that changed. It's good to know. It was very, very interesting to hear though, Gogger, so thank you for educating us. Oh my god, come on. I hate failing this. I should just cast on the Lumos. Like, it's just not needed and it feels bad to cast on it, but it doesn't really lose much time. Okay, so we haven't gone here yet, so... Because I Quidditch warped out of the office. Finally saw the card in the basement, not forgotten. Yeah, usually we get it here. It just works pretty well with going up on the Spongify and all that. And it works well with the card routes and the slides, so yep. Nice, that should work perfectly well. Somehow that's gonna be a gold. But okay, I mean, I'll take that. And then we do the last Quidditch match. Bro, Malfoy destroyed me. That was a bit bad. Curious of what they're gonna call the online component. GTA Online 2. Oh yeah, true. It's never been GTA 5 Online. That's a good point. Or has it been? Isn't that the official title actually? So it's probably just gonna be GTA 6 Online. I'm not sure. Okay, that's this thing done. Now we need the rest of the secret. It's not? Oh, okay. I thought it was. It's just GTA Online. Okay, I see. Well, I guess we'll see what they took up. Also freaking de nouveau. Getting legacy PTSD when I hear that. I remember when everyone was so panicked that they add that, and I mean, to be fair, it probably did not help the performance of the game, where the performance is already kind of poor. It's gonna drop. Is it gonna drop with online initially? Good question. Yeah, because for GTA 5 it was patched in at some point, right? Onliner. I guess not as well. They're probably gonna focus on single player and all that first. I would do it like that at least. And then when the game is out and doing well, they can do like a big online update like they did for 5, I guess. Oh, Red Dead Online existed. I didn't even know. A year after even. It took them a while, huh? Oops. Good, I like that right away. HB2, you know, gotta stick with the classics anyways. The classics are what matters. Also, what was bad about Red Dead Online? Why was it killed off quickly? It was killed quicker than the beta. Nice. It still exists, but only for Red Dead 2. Why was it so bad for Red Dead 1 though? What happened? Also, I have to not forget Mopsus, because we did Quidditch Warp with Goyle, so we did not take the secret route to the dungeons. That's what I hate about experience systems as well sometimes. Like, if you take longer for a mission because you suck, sometimes you just get more XP. But I guess because technically you can do the same mission multiple times in the same time if you're like fast, but yeah. Okay, 11 out of 12 is good. There was just nothing to do. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense then. They could have really thought about that before they published that game, but you know, or that online thing. But sometimes developers are not doing it like that. Okay. PC came out a year after. Yeah, like it is with Rockstar. They're not very keen on PC ports, sadly. I have the suspicion it's gonna be the same again for GTA 6. No zombie Red Dead like Call of Duty. Okay, that would have been kind of cool actually. Can Rockstar just be bought by Microsoft? I like playing games on PC. Yeah, I really don't like that either. It's basically like, hey, buy a super expensive console or just, you know, you're left out. And you play the game after everyone. There was a DLC. Oh my god, I did not know that. Undead Redemption. What the fuck? I did not know that. I've not seen anything of that. But they didn't do it for Red Dead 2, I see. That's cool though. Yeah, zombie play modes are usually pretty fun, I do agree. We need Harry Potter 2 PC zombies. I mean, there is the Harry Potter 2 PC map in the Call of Duty World at War, I think. But sadly, that one doesn't work on my PC, because I have the censored German version only of the game, which isn't compatible with the fucking mod. Yay. Okay. Good, actually. Nice. What the fuck? That's actually kinda crazy, Wrench. So how did the developers not think about that? Especially if that file was useless. That's very weird to have in there. Good question as well, Slade. I really don't know. I really don't know how they do it. It probably would work through a different account, I suppose. There's like so much work for that mode. That is probably the best card slide in this run. That one is always, always, always satisfying. I love doing it. Oh, it's like a 119 or so, I think. It's pretty dang insane. A 118 even? I don't know, I don't really know what records anymore these days, I have to admit. I used to know them a lot. Oh, 118, okay, well. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's pretty dang fast. Okay, this was a good forest though. Yeah, some people are crazy with their runs. How good they get at things. Good. Ow, fuck off, spiders. Gotta go fast, yep. I've been getting very bad at Aragog lately. I can't get the timing anymore for the getting him into the one spot. Let's focus on it. There we go. That's the timing, that's what you want, because now he like goes up quicker and you can crit him. Okay, that was a good fight, actually. That was a good forest. I think the gold is mostly from Aragog. From Aragogger, yep. That was really decent. Ugh, I fucking thought we spawned the other way around. It's fine. Didn't quite lose the 6 seconds we just saved. It was very Pepega though. I appreciate all the cheer though. 2 more level. We got this. Only 2 more. This is probably one of the coolest levels though. Nostalgia is a pretty dang good split name for this. Like when you got here as a child, this was like we started to marvel. I don't know, I really, really like this challenge. It's not a good challenge at all, but it's just always been so satisfying getting the gold cards. Oi, 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 that was such a bad boost. I don't know what my setup was there, but... Oh. Also, interesting balance. Oh yeah, you didn't get into this, I guess. If you didn't 100% stuff, you mentioned it. That's fair. It is a cool challenge though, for sure. When do you start DCing? I mean, to be honest, when I still had Vodafone, there was a lot of DCing on this channel. It wasn't quite the same way as marveling, but you know, certainly happened. Oh, nice double scourge. Okay. I haven't seen the movie, I have to admit, but it's definitely a pretty cool architectural choice. The spiral stairway. I like that when they use it in this game. There's a couple of spiral stairways in this. And it's always very magical and castle-like. Also, yep, saved. Very much saved. That was very close, the first boost. And if you fail that, you're just dead. There's no recovery. Back to the start of the challenge. Yeah, what the hell, world record is done now. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, that was not very good. Yeah. Yeah, I was very happy with Telecom as well. They're expensive AF, but they did the job well. Better than any of the other providers, honestly. Yeah, we have DG as well. DG is freaking great here. In Romania, it's really good. Doesn't exist in Germany, sadly. But yeah, I'm very happy with them as well. We only had one outage like once. But it was also back after an hour, so imagine splitting. Okay, so it's only the chamber. Couple more secrets. Telecom at constant outages. Yeah, I heard in Romania it's not that great. And again, in Germany, I really have no bad words to say. But again, it's so expensive. I think my contract was it like 60 euros or something? Which is kind of insane considering here it's like 10. And it's like the same service, you know? It's ridiculous. I mean, not even the same service, it's even faster here, so yeah. Hey, I never throw my run. I always PB slate every single attempt. Okay, I'll try it like once more. Well, not bad. I take that. I know. It's such a scam, honestly, Markovich. It's really annoying. Like, it just baffles me sometimes how money works, you know? How different countries have different wages for, like, the same work. But also how, like, services, the same services and the same goods have different prices in different countries. I don't know. I don't understand. It's so confusing to think about. Like, who settled on those prices? How did it happen like this, you know? And those wages. Company greed, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. It says all that stuff is confusing to me. Why did Salazar hide those chests? He didn't want anyone to know that he's very big into eating beans. He was a bit embarrassed to be known as a bean enjoyer. It's really humid. Oh, that's the worst. Humid heat is the worst, honestly. That just instantly makes you die. Really hate it. Yeah. This is also, by the way, where the fourth secret of the chamber is. On the opposite side, but sadly it doesn't trigger, so we don't have to get it. Yeah, that's sadly the issue with... I mean, it's not really a monopole, whatever you call it in English. But, like, sort of, and yeah, that's always an issue. Fuck, that's fine. He didn't want to be compared to Ron. Yeah, he's predicted Ron from the past, exactly. He knew there would be Bean Enjoyer Ron out on the streets, and he didn't want to have anything to do with him. It'd be like 34 feeling almost 40. Yeah, humidity really makes it even stronger, makes heat even worse. It's not the best chamber of all time, but I'll take this, honestly. What is my gold doing here, though? It's like so cracked. I feel like I didn't make any big mistakes, even. I mean, I did save 32 seconds, but I really don't feel like I made big mistakes. It's okay, we're 140 ahead. This is big PB pace if I don't somehow die to the snake. I don't even know how this run is on PB pace. I feel like we've just been shit-shedding the entire time, you know? Shit-shedding, not shit. It wasn't that shit. It was actually very interesting topics, but... I guess Rictuskipra OP. Oh, not terrible. Oh my god, it's past 10 now. Well, you have a very limited amount of time. Oh, 2-cycle even. Holy shit. Let's go, boys and girls and everyone else. Holy shit. That was really good. Yeah, the snake likes to dodge. If you, yeah, like you get a feeling for where to aim, basically, so it doesn't happen. 125. Hey, that's not bad at all. That's a pretty good improvement. Thank you so much for the GGs. I'm not unhappy about that. That's honestly okay. I mean, this had some issues still. There's obviously still a lot of time save possible here, but this is pretty decent. I'll take this. Yeah, this goes to YouTube, to the bot channel. Thank you so much for all the GGs. Holy shit. Thank you, people, for hanging out here as well. I mean, it's crazy how this is still 7 minutes away from world record, by the way. Like, I can see at least 2 minutes of mistakes or so, but apart from that, holy shit. 9th place! It nets us a top 10, and it wasn't even requested or required by the marbles. Let's go. Yeah, it's nice after how the trifecta treated us and how it died on us, basically, which was a bit sad. Thank you so much for the GGs. I'll take a 9th place, that's pretty alright. Slytherin. Thank you once again for all the GGs. Nani? Yeah, we need to play Japanese again, honestly. This game is rigged? No. No, totally not. See, we do win the house cup. For once it's not Riggledor. Most of the time it is, though. That's load removed, yeah. At least I believe so. Let me see. Yeah, this is real time. 127.04 real time.